most beautiful place in the world right now. It's tough to really say. It's quite insane to think about the fact that I'm even here right now. But I wanted to wake up early, get a head start, and talk about one of the more important rules to tailor by. And that's focusing your loss. Being here right now has shown me that I've succeeded a little bit in what I'm trying to do. I've focused a lot of my failures, a lot of my negative energy on trying to have a positive impact on something. So there's three main forms of loss that I'm going to talk about, and that's failure, death, metaphorically or figuratively, and then weight loss, achieving your actual goals. So the first one is failure. I've said before, failure is something that isn't really real until you give up. I've failed a lot in my life. I've failed at many things. Most recently, I failed at being there when I needed to be there for somebody, or really being there for myself. A lot of times, it's the main thing. I failed at that. I failed at going into the industry I wanted to go into. Film is what I wanted to get into. I failed at that. But I haven't given up yet, so I don't consider it a true failure. I'm doing something right now that kind of has the same impact. I'm filming, I'm being creative. I think I'm being a little bit creative. So I'm not going to say that I failed 100% at that. And I'm still trying, and a part of the thing that I wanted to do was get into the film industry was to create things that people can connect with, to create things that people feel and can have some sort of connection with. And I think I'm doing that with New Suit Fitness. So my trajectory changed, but the outcome is still positive. As long as I'm doing what makes me feel good in some way, then I'm happy with it. And I'm happy doing this. I love where I am right now. I love shooting. I love talking about life in a world like this, in a setting like this. Is quite incredible. But I've definitely failed in certain aspects. But again, I'm not giving up. And I'm trying to make a impact in a positive light. So in that sense, I'm still continuing. I'm still moving forward. Yeah, I might fail at the next job opportunity that I apply for. Yeah, I might fail at New Suit Fitness. But I'll always continue to move forward. I'll always continue to try to find a new path. At least I hope I do. And that's why I'm making this video. I'm making this video for myself, to remind myself that despite not going down the normal path that you wanted to, you're still here doing something else. You're still here doing something that you find has purpose. So continue to do that no matter how hard it gets. I'm talking to you. The next one is a little bit more significant, and that's death. Loss, when it comes to death, metaphorically or real. Someone actually dies, or someone leaves your life forever. That's a form of death. The relationship ending on a bad note. A friend passing away, a family member passing away, whatever it may be. That's hard to overcome. And it's hard to even talk about, really, because I don't want to say something that might sound insensitive, but it's a chance to focus that energy. Focus your loss on something positive. And I know that sounds hard, and it sounds nice to think about. The idea is nice, sure. But implementing it is a little bit different. But focusing that energy, focusing that negativity, that sadness on some form of positivity, it's really the only way I find to overcome anything. I've been in a sunken place for a long time when it comes to losing somebody, death, or other means. And I find myself struggling to get out of that. I get very entrapped when I get attached to somebody or a family member, and then they pass away or whatever it may be. I find myself stuck. And I think that happens with a lot of people. I'm not just saying it's me. But what I found the most successful was trying to take that pain and sadness and focusing it on an energy that had some form of outcome. I wasn't just sitting, I'm not even talking about positive outcome, but like, I'm not just sitting in my own self-sorrow anymore. I'm not just doing the same thing day in and day out, being lazy and being sad. You know, I've done that before, where I've spent days doing absolutely nothing. And that's not a good place to be. So what I've decided to do when I get in those situations is I try to just focus on one specific thing. You know, when it came to my grandmother passing away, I focused on writing. I wrote an entire script about her, and that helped me significantly. And I think it helped a lot of my family too, because, you know, they read the script and they just felt something, you know. And that's how I focus my energy. And hopefully one day that script gets made. And if it doesn't, it's okay, because I wrote it for me. I wrote it for an experience to help me get through what I was currently going through. And I was focusing my energy, I was focusing my negativity into some form of a positive outcome, some form of a positive light. And I think that helped me significantly. When it comes to a different form of loss, and New Suit Fitness was created because of pain, because of loss, because of failure. And that's something that I can be proud of. That's something that I can hold on to and say, I did something. I was lost. I didn't know where I wanted to be. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I knew I wanted to help people. I've always known that. I've always known that I wanted to have some form of positive impact on people. How do you do that? That's hard. That's a hard task in itself. You know, I mean, there's a lot of different forms, but I've always wanted to be, creative with it. I've always wanted to make some form of art, and I've always exercised, and I wanted to just share that with people. It's not about being famous. It's not about being rich. It's just I want to help people become healthier and in turn better for themselves, and I want to do that for myself as well. I created New Suit Fitness to tailor my own body, to tailor my own mind, and if people can join me on the way, then hell yeah. That's the goal. But right now I'm priority number one, and I want to fix me before I can really fix anybody else. New Suit Fitness has helped me with a lot of my loss. Now, when it comes to weight loss, that's the number one reason why we're here, right? Obviously we have a lot of different things we talk about, but New Suit Fitness is about tailoring your body. And if you focus your loss, focus on your goal, nothing can stop you. If you don't stop trying, nothing can stop you. If you keep pushing, if you keep trying to lose that debt, you will succeed. And it will take time, it will take effort, and it will be hard. But if you focus your energy, you focus your loss, you will succeed. And I know that sounds like a lot coming from me, because what have I really had to lose? But it's just facts. You have to try very hard every day. You have to look at your nutrition. You have to look at your workout regimen. You have to do all of that. And it takes accountability. It takes care. You have to care about it. You have to care about yourself. You have to be willing to make those sacrifices. And eventually, you'll start seeing change in a positive light. And then the mentality will come afterwards. Or will come with it during. So those are the three things I want to talk about today. Again, I'm in a beautiful place right now. It's hard to really even feel down. And I don't want you to feel down by watching this. I don't want to feel down talking about this. But these are three pretty important ideas, But if you take your loss, you direct it at something positive, put in the effort. Look, I'm right here, man. I'm in Alaska. That's not by coincidence. It's not by accident. I focused my energy, and I made it happen. And I hope to continue to do that. And I hope that you guys follow suit. And other than that, I really appreciate it. Roni, continue to work hard, continue to battle, and tailor your mind. See y'all.